In this video clip, we'll see how z-scores or standardized scores are computed and how we can use them in a normal distribution to determine the proportion or percentage of scores that fall at or below or at or above a particular point. Starting with the formula for the z-score, which is z equals the score of interest subtract the population mean over the population standard deviation. So the Greek letter mu stands for the population mean. Let's say there's a test and we know that the population mean is 100. It's set up, it's been constructed so that the population mean is 100. And the population standard deviation for that test we know is 16. And we've taken the test and we got a 89 on the test. So we know we're below the mean. So how many standard deviation units below the mean are we? So we take the z-score formula and plug in the scores. So our score was 89, the score of interest is 89, the mean is 100, the standard deviation is 16. So in the numerator we subtract and we get negative 11. In the denominator we have 16, which gets us negative 0.068. So negative 0.6875. Negative 0.6875 as our z-score. So we are below the mean by less than one standard deviation. So can we use that information, assuming that there is a normal distribution in the population? Can we use that information to determine what proportion of the scores would fall above or below that particular score? So we could look up using a z-score table, which is in the back of most statistics textbooks, or we can use an online resource such as the one here from Hyperstat Online. We can leave the mean and standard deviation as is because we have converted our score to the unit normal distribution. Our z-score was 0.6875, negative 0.6875. If we wanted to know what percentage of the scores would fall above that, we would leave it as above, put negative 0.6875, and ask for the results. And we can see that approximately 75% of the cases fall above our score. Now the inverse of that is going to be that 25% of the cases will fall below, but we can ask for that so that we can visualize it. Negative 0.6875. And we see approximately 25% of the cases fall below. So we would be in the roughly the 25th percentile rank for our score on this particular test.